I'm here on my farm out in Grass Lake today talking to you in a paddock with our mule-foot pigs. Really, life on our farm here hasn't changed on a day-to-day basis. I mean, we're making all of our own electricity. We have ample stores in our pantry from our garden last year. I pay attention to our electricity every single day to understand how much we have stored up in our batteries, and hey, can we run the crock pot today? Because we're still kind of in that shoulder season. You can see here today it's pretty cloudy, so the crock pot isn't running today. It was yesterday when we had lots of sun. If you're cooped up and thinking about things differently, you're paying attention to food and food waste and your toilet paper supplies in kind of new ways. So certainly food waste should go down. And how we consume, our consumptive patterns should change, I would hope. When we see people upset about finding eggs or vegetables, they start to look at alternatives. So it's only logical that we're thinking about local food systems and local farms. Paying attention to your food and the people that produce and handle your food is a really important question that opens up a new line of inquiry for many folks. And I think if you start to understand where those eggs are coming from or where those greens are coming from and how you can get better ones or even make them yourselves. I mean, we're seeing a rush on seeds right now. We've gotten notification from our seed providers that they're not shipping any seeds right now because so many people are placing seed orders. As we see people spending time to bake bread and cook meals, they're seeing and experiencing food not as a convenience item that's an unknown thing that comes off of a shelf in a box, but really has a lot more meaning for them. And I hope that, I would expect that kind of relationship goes on past the pandemic. And if people start to think about bread baking or meal making, the importance of those ingredients and how they nourish their families will be of critical importance. There's been some panic in thinking about how do we get the personal protective equipment that's being made overseas or antibiotics that are being made overseas, and people are saying bring those industries back home. Regional farmers that can provide some sustainability to a local economy and a local food base will have a ripple effect in thinking about regional power and regional infrastructure, and hopefully ways to think about our power grid differently and supporting renewables and carbon neutrality.